Hello students, in this video we are going to study about the attributes of tr tag, th tag and td tag. So we have already studied how we can give alignments inside the table. So now in this video we are going to study about the column span and row span. So what is column span and what is row span? Basically these are the attributes of td and th tag. You can use column span and row span attributes only inside your th tag and td tag. Whenever you want to span 2 columns or 3 columns into a single column, then and then only we can use a column span. And if you want to span a rows, you want to span so many rows into a single row, then it is called as row span. Okay, so you just have to give the value in numbers how many rows or columns you want to span. So we'll do a practical and then it will be cleared that how can we do it. So we'll open the notepad. So this is the notepad and we'll start with the program. So first of all we'll start with HTML, then head, then will be the title. So first we'll do the program of column span. Column span program is my heading and then I'll be ending the title. After ending the title, I'll be ending the head tag and we'll start with the body tag. So inside the body tag, first of all we have to give a table and a border to the table. We have already studied that if we don't give the border to the table, then it appears without the horizontal and vertical lines. Okay, so this is the border to the table. Now we have to start our first row. So basically the first row will be started with a tr tag and then we'll be starting a td tag. Inside the td tag itself we'll write a column span because we are going to span the columns. Now if I want to span 4 columns, then I'll give the value as 4. If you want to span 3 columns, you'll give here the value as 3. If you want to span only 2, then you'll give the value of 2. So you just have to write the numbers of the columns which you want to span. Okay, so I'll be writing here as students details and the td tag here. So this is the end of my first row. Now I'll be freshly starting with the next td tag and in that I'll be giving the name as name and then with the next td tag as address, then the next td tag as city and the next td tag as, so here I have written the value as 4, so I have to give the 4 entries now. Okay, so I'll give the 4 entries here, country, and I'll end the td tag. Okay, so this is how I'll do it and I'll end the tr tag here. So now we'll be doing the next row with a fresh tr tag because I want to give one more entry in it. So the entry for it will be td tag Priya. So this will be the name. So I've written Priya here. Next is td tag address. I'll be giving like Ambedhan and then I'll be ending it by td tag. Then I'll be giving the city as Pune and then I'll be ending it with the td tag. Then I'll give a td tag and country will be India and then I'll end the td tag here and then I'll be ending the next row here. So this is how I have filled the entries and then finally I'll end my table tag with the end of HTML tag. So this is how I have written a program for row span. I'll just save this program. Save as it's a program of column span. Column span .html. So I'll just save it on desktop. We'll see the output now. Yes, so this is how your program is going to appear. So basically you can see that we have created a table with the help of table tag. Whatever we have written inside the title bar is being displayed here in the title bar, in the title tag, whatever you have written. Then we have used a column span of 4. So because of that, what's happening here, this is first column, this is second column, this is third, and this is fourth. So all these 4 columns are merged together and one single cell is created. So this is called as column span. When you span so many columns, you just have to give the numbers over here. Okay, if you write a value here as 4 and you are giving the entries 5, see then what happens. Okay, you just see what happens here. If I give an extra entry here like phone number, so it will mismatch the value, because here you have written 4 and you are giving the values here as 5. So now you'll see that there is a change in the output. So this is not the output which you desire. So always try to match it. Okay, now if you have given the value as 4 here and you are just giving only 3 entries here now, so this is not going to create any problem. So we'll just see the output. So this is how it will appear. So basically you just have to match the numbers. You don't have to mismatch these numbers. So then and then only you will get a proper output in the case of row spanning and column spanning programs. So you need to do this very carefully. Now these student details, it is at the left hand side by default. We can also take it in middle. Okay, I can give here a line is equals to center. So by giving a line is equals to center, I'll just save this and I can take it in middle. And we can also give some color for this table, like bg color is equals to sky blue. So this is what new color I'll be trying today. So let's save it and run the program. So you can see this is how it appears actually. So the value of the border here is 5. So I'll give a broader border so that it should look good. So this is the output. I'll just extend the output for you. So this is how we can span 4 rows with the help of 4 columns with the help of column span program. So please try this program and revert me in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe the channel.